Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
Joining us now from the Cocopah Museum, we have Joe and Christine in the studio with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
Christine, pull that mic a little bit closer to you.
There we go.
Good morning.
There we go. That's better.
Well, what awesome things have been happening in your world over at the Cocopah Museum?
Well, we just received a federal grant from the Association of Tribal Archives, Libraries, and Museums. So we have some money to be teaching cultural classes. So we just had a pottery class, and now we're going to have a few more. So follow us on our Facebook page at the Cocopah Museum so that you could see things like we're going to be doing a sandal making class, and we're going to be doing boat making and actually put those boats on the Colorado.
Oh, how cool is that?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a renaissance of the Cocopah culture right now, so we're trying to also bring that to the community in Yuma as well.
Now, when those classes do open up, how do people go about signing up or just getting more information?
We either have a phone number you can call or an email that you can email at, so you can get in contact with our Cultural Resources Department for that.
And is it open to the entire community?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So
because I've been following the pages and the Cocopah tribal page too, and I know certain things are for tribal members too. That's why I just wanted to clarify.
It is for tribal members. They get first come, first serve,
okay.
But all the seats that are left are open to the public.
Oh, that's awesome. But I love just the different types, the boat making sandals.
Yes.
I know, how many of you have had a sandal blowout?
I definitely have.
This is the most inopportune.
Yes,
definitely.
And then if you're in a store, you're like that person. Sometimes it's not a store that has shoes where you can just.
So if you know how to make your own, and you're out.
Hang on.
Or maybe even fix the one you have.
Exactly.
Maybe you can MacGyver it with whatever you have in your pocket or your purse.
Yes, absolutely.
We're not giving anything away here.
No.
Well, that's awesome that you received that grant. Now, who was it from again?
It's from the Association of Tribal Archives, Libraries, and Museums. It's a federal grant.
Okay. Now, the museum, you're closed on Mondays?
No, that's only during the winter. So right now we're still on our summer schedules, so we're open Monday through Friday.
Okay. Well, what are some of the things we can stop in and see today?
You can see, like we've talked about before on here, real-life petroglyphs. We've got a pottery exhibit now. There's a bunch of course, art that we have. There's beadwork. You can also buy beadwork in the gift shop that is from actual Cocopah artists. So, a bunch of different stuff.
So even if you live in the community and you want to stop out there and you want to have a little piece of that for yourself, you can buy something there. All right.
Yeah. We not only just the beadwork, we have gourds, gourd rattles that we had our tribal members make. So those are available. We have quite a few. We have beaded capes, and we've had a resurgence of artists come in and sell their wares this past May and June. So we big bundle, and we've got our clerks really busy tagging them with price tags.
That's good.
Yeah.
So it was kind of dry this spring because snowbirds came in and took a big chunk out of our gift shop.
Again, also good.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's fine, but we added more things and brought in other stuff too.
And it probably also allowed you to see the things that are popular that are really good sellers too, to add additional inventory.
Yeah, and certain artists are really are popular with a lot of our visitors. So
And they're local artists.
Mm-hmm.
The Cocopah, yes, all local. We do have some outside visiting artists too from other tribes. We also accept other because some of our local Cocopahs aren't able to travel far for certain things like silver or turquoise, or there's several different types of stones, necklaces that are available. So it's harder to acquire locally, but because we know the artists that come in.
I don't know if it's because of social media or just because there's more of it, but I've seen a lot more of the tribal artwork around town and different people selling them. I was actually surprised on the amount that we're starting to see. Like I said, I don't know if it's because we're exposed to it now because of social media, or if there's actually more artists getting out there, at the different...
Well, there's more venues now because, down at Yuma Palms, we got the night market at the fairgrounds, and up and down Main Street, all the different events that go on.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I believe, I know, we're tied in with the San tribe as well. And I see a lot of them selling, and so hey, I got this here. Anybody interested? And they'll do a batch, and they'll just storm through a bunch of earrings and necklaces and bracelets.
Beautiful.
So they have their little vending square down there as well.
Yeah.
But with us, it's mostly through our gift shop at the museum.
Now, with school starting here very soon, will you continue to offer school tours?
Yes, we are.
Absolutely.
What is the best way if you have a teacher or parent watching who thinks that might be awesome for the curriculum at one of the local schools?
You can get in contact with either myself or Joe. My email is bryantc@cocopah.com.
Mine is museum@cocopah.com. I don't do my last name. It's hard to spell. They never get it. I never got your email. So museum@cocopah.com. Yeah, we offer several. Of course, the tours are. We don't charge admission for any tours, guided tours, but teachers can get a hold of us and either of us, and we can schedule a day for them to come out, and hopefully in the morning. That'd be nice. For us
Aside from like the school type tours or classes, do you guys offer like classes on a regular basis? Maybe they want to learn how to do beading or making gourds or things like that.
We do offer some for the smaller kids. We do have, and nobody's been taking it, but we do beading class. Very simple. Big giant pony beads.
Yeah.
But we do a little petroglyph thing where we give them a piece of sandstone and they get to paint it. And smaller kids, they just paint it all black. And other ones are a little more creative. But so all of the things that you saw today during your tour, you can paint it on your rock. It'd be like a petroglyph. Take home. And then
we also do fry bread as well.
Older kids will do fry bread than adults, so we show them how to make it. And
I would have loved that as a field trip. And I went on a couple. I think 5th or 6th grade. We went on a trip. Do you know where the Ameren Museum is? Around Texas Canyon when you're on Interstate 10. Past I don't remember if it's before or after Benson if you are heading east, but it's just another wonderful Native American museum.
Nice.
And I still remember to this day some of the things that I saw there in that location. And they still take the kids on trips there.
Wow.
But here in the Yuma area, I don't know that my son went to Cocopah. We would have loved it. Because I probably would have been a chaperone.
Some schools will do their whole school. I forget the name of the school now. Mara something.
Mara schools?
Yeah, Mara schools. They bring the whole school out. One whole day, harvest prep.
We had a whole week of harvest prep.
We had a whole week recently, and both campuses. And but because lately with the COVID thing, and it's been a little bit slower, and some schools are not. We're just not doing it. So hopefully,
some with the transportation challenges and budgetary issues. We understand that, but start planning now because it might be something you can be able to do a little bit later.
Absolutely. And also, if you want to call us, our office phone is 928-627-1992.
Again, great opportunities right here in the Yuma community. I mean, a lot of times we see it all the time. There's nothing to do. Well, there really is a lot to do, and sometimes you guys are kind of out there in the counties a little bit, so it might forget about you guys. But we want to encourage you, follow them on your social medias, because that's where we see they're doing this really cool project, and we start looking into what you guys are doing, and you guys always have something going on.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, we encourage you follow their social media and your YouTube channel. Is it
Cocopah now?
Yes.
That's why I stay on top of stuff, because I get the YouTube notifications.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate it.
Now.
Subscribe.
Yes.
Subscribe and like and share.
Yes.
Hit the bell.
Well, again, I love that you occasionally you change out the exhibits. Again, it's a lot of work. It's not something you can do once a week. You want to make sure that you have the materials and items available to put in the new displays. Yes, I think it is a big key. But I know you're probably gearing up for another winter season. I know our tourists are so important to the Yuma community.
Yes.
And I like that they want to buy out all the goodies.
Yes, we appreciate it.
Schools that come in, I had a retirement community called me just 2 weeks ago. Said, hey, we want to come down. I said, super, bring us
That
down.
is so awesome.
We do all types of ages for groups, definitely. So
not only do we have them come to us, we also can go to you. We can bring in our hands-on displays, and we can come in and do a presentation.
That might be better for
A
some
TiVo
group.
comes to mind. I was like, this sounds like something a TiVo would do.
Yeah, because we'll do it either PowerPoint, along with a PowerPoint and tangible items and some small demonstrations. And I've been to churches, I've been to clubs, VFWs, and schools, class after class, the whole day. It's tiring, but very rewarding because you get a lot of kids excited about what they've seen and learned.
And that's important. You know you've done something right.
Yeah.
And the kids are awesome. Yeah, when you get the kids excited, they're going to go home and be like, Mom, we need to go out here.
absolutely.
You know, this was good. And then they don't forget.
Yeah.
Yes.
They
don't
don't
forget.
And if the parents don't automatically share that same intrigue, it's going to be the pressure.
Yes.
Come on, you said mom, let's go. But it gets them out there and exposes them to some of the phenomenal culture in our community.
Absolutely.
Christine, when did you say those classes were going to start? The boating, boat and...
They'll be more in the fall. We don't have
the fall.
exact dates
Okay,
yet,
perfect.
but again, keep up with us on social media and you'll definitely find
Those
those.
sound like fun.
Absolutely.
And we'll have you back closer to
Yes.
those kicking off
Yes.
too, so people
Yes.
can make sure to try and get signed up for that.
Absolutely.
Well, again, we always want to encourage people in the community. If you might have some memorabilia or items that may be of interest, reach out and share that with the museum staff too.
Absolutely.
Maybe something was passed
Definitely.
down and you don't have one of those.
Yeah. Well, actually something like that happened the other day. We had a person come in with a necklace made of eagle claws or talons, which is illegal to have. So, and she had just found that out. So
Let's take this to the
We won't mention her
museum.
name.
so yes, exactly.
She
But
was my classmate.
if you do have something that is in your possession and you know you shouldn't have it, please bring it to our museum.
Or
We
what?
will take it.
Repatriation.
Yes,
Yeah.
we'll take it through the proper channels. The necklace does not belong to Cocopah tribe. We are trying to figure out which tribe it belongs
Okay.
to, and we'll be able
That
to
is
return
so
it to
awesome,
them.
though.
Again, those resources and dealing
Absolutely.
with people who have the knowledge to do so is
Yes.
important.
Yes.
That is awesome.
Very good information. Well, thank you so much for joining us
Thank you for
today.
having us.
It's always a pleasure. You do need to we need to have a show and tell.
Yes. We will remember next time.
It's like our show and tell is located south. We're going to take our Village and Pizza Parlor selfie out in the courtyard. We want to thank all of our awesome guests today, Christine, Jocelyn, and Joe, and another Christine for joining us. Our Christines are booking you today. Coming up tomorrow, we have Rosie Pena coming in from Crane Schools. They start back on Thursday. And we have Ricky.